First and last time I ever saw him there. You can probably now tell where my speech for Kamran is heading, and I'd like to add that there aren't many good things to be said about Kamran. However, the people that know them could not be found, which is why I'm here. Kamran, I have to say, you're one of the most interesting persons/characters I've ever come across throughout my life. And last week was probably one of, if not the most, special day in you and public life. And all I got to say regarding that momentous occasion is that no man in this world can pull off what you did. By that, I mean wearing a bright pink turban. To be honest, though, I wasn't really surprised because in the past 8 years I've known you, I've seen you wear some pretty outrageous attire, like the vest and undershirt combo at ISNA last year. Gator skin shoes, Gucci hats, and extremely tight pants. Although your style is a bit eccentric, I can guarantee you it's always the most talked about. Next, I'd like to talk a little bit more about Kamran's manliness. Kamran is one of the most horrendous athletes I've ever seen. When I was first getting to know him, we would talk about usual guy stuff, for example, sports. And that was when Kamran informed me of his baseball skills and that he used to pitch an 85-mile-per-hour fastball back in high school. And I was very impressed because it's unheard of among safety guys to pitch that fast. And it seemed a little odd that if he could pitch that fast, then why couldn't he make his baseball team? I was very Next, he told me how he was such a great basketball player and that his three-point shot was deadly. What I didn't know was that he was actually telling the truth. I had the unfortunate experience of watching him play a one-on-one basketball game against another mutual friend of ours who is also a dreadful athlete. Now, the length of a typical basketball game usually takes about 15 minutes. However, in this case, it literally took 2 hours. When the game first started, I was deeply anticipating the great three-point shot of Kamran, which he humbly had raved about in the prior weeks. However, what I ended up witnessing was similar to seeing an 8-year-old girl shoot a three-point basket. That is when I realized his shot really is deadly, just for the fact that watching a grown man shoot like that would make you want to shoot yourself. But enough about Kamran's girly shots. Now, I just want to give a brief insight into who Kamran is. Kamran, I would say, is a very cultured person, as long as it's not the Indian culture we're talking about. If you have ever had the god-awful experience of hearing him speak Urdu, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And on another note, I'd like to warn you a little about Kamran. He has a small punctuality problem. As you will soon find out, when getting ready, odds are Kamran will probably take longer than you or any other woman on this planet when getting ready to leave the house. So my advice is just be patient, and if you ever want to be on time anywhere, tell them the event you're planning on attending is going to start 3 hours ahead of the actual time. So if it's at 9, tell them it starts at 6. And the sad thing is, I'm not joking. Also, in reference to his punctuality, you should feel very honored, because the only thing he's ever been on time for, as long as I've known him, was your wedding. I also have to throw this in. Kamran is one of the biggest Duke basketball fans you'll ever meet. And the games are a big part of his life, which is kind of sad, but whatever. Some people have accused Kamran of being a 1990s bandwagon Duke fan. But in his defense, since one is liking a team only for the fact that they were good and won a few championships, mean you're jumping on the bandwagon. Anyhow, I think I've ripped on Kamran enough now, and just so everybody here knows, it's all out of good fun and love. Kamran, you're honestly one of my best and closest friends. Although, due to the fact that I am Pakistani and you didn't invite me to a wedding-related event last night because, quote-unquote, it was only for happy bodies, I forgive you. Because it's refreshing to know that there are still people out there who will be honest with you and let you know that cultural divide still transcends the line of friendship. All jokes aside, I've learned a lot from you these past 8 years, and I really do admire you. because you know what you want out of life, and I have full confidence that you will achieve everything you set out for. Saba, as you may already know, or will soon find out, Kamran is one of the most loyal, honest, fun-loving, caring, ambitious, and family-oriented persons in this world. And in closing, I, along with everyone here today, would like to wish you both good health, happiness, and a long, blessed life together. Thank you.